laughs our style. From heart to heart, from me to you, chat hour sparks a brighter view. Voices connect, ideas ignite. Ignite. Clap your hands now, feel the light. Together we grow, together we dream. Chat hour, yeah, we're one big team. From every corner, every land, side by side, hand in hand, the world's a circle we complete. In chat hour, we find our beat. Voices connect, ideas ignite. Ignite. Raise them high, now hearts take flight. Together we grow, together we dream. Chat hour, yeah, we're one big team. We're one big team. Yeah, we're one big team.
Konnichiwa minasan. Hello everyone. So in today's episode, we are going to look at the classroom rules and also the students' behavior in the Japanese classroom. Today's guests are Amira and also Fatih. So I will ask about their expectations before meeting the Utsunomiya student and ask them to observe the classroom rules in the Japanese classroom. So, see ya! Hi Fatin!
Hi!
So you are going to meet the Utsunomiya students today, right?
Yes!
So I'm going to ask you to observe the classroom rules and also the students' behavior in the classroom. Is that okay?
Yes!
Sure. Can I ask what is your expectation before meeting them?
My expectation would be, I think the class will be quiet, and I am really looking forward to what they are going to learn and how the classroom is being held by the teachers. Yeah.
Alright, so you can take any pictures like that indicate that the classroom rule. For example, if they have the posters about the classroom rules or anything like that, or maybe when they are bowing in the classroom, you can also take that. Okay?
Okay.
So yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So you are going to observe the classroom rules and also the students' behavior in the Japanese classroom. So can you tell me like what is your expectations at least before meeting them?
Well, I think I expect the classroom to be so quiet because they are so respectful, and I don't think there will be any noise during the class. And yeah, that is mostly what I expect. I expect the classroom to be very not silent but quiet.
Clean.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's
So
all.
what I need you to do is that you can take the classroom pictures, maybe when they do the cleaning part, you can also take that any kind of evidence that you can see from their classroom for their classroom roles. Is that okay?
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Hi Fatin,
Hi!
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
I'm sorry for bothering you, but yesterday you just met the Utsunomiya students, right? So how do you feel after that?
Okay, before I meet them, I was a bit scared because we only met during online meeting or what we call as call session, and then after meeting them, I was so excited, and I was so astonished and feel honored to have the opportunity to interact and communicate with them. And it's like a golden chance or opportunity for me to apply my English language skills to in an interaction with foreign students who learn English as a foreign language. So it is a really new experience for me.
Wow, that was such a great response. I think you had a great time meeting them there. So, like I've told you before in our in our first meeting, right? I've told you that our topic is about classroom rules. So, can you tell me like any classroom rules that you observe from the Japanese classroom?
Okay, so there are a few rules that I noticed from the sessions I had with the Usunomiya students and as well as the Waseda students. I think generally, like other classes, first rule that I noticed is that they really emphasize on the quietness of the classroom. So during the sessions, when the lecture starts, I noticed that no one actually play with their phones or talking with their uh, desk mates, and I observed that they really pay attention. I know that English is quite foreign for them. It's a foreign language for them, so their language skills also quite limited compared to us who learned English as a second language. But although they find the language is difficult, I actually so wow with the fact that they still pay attention and they still try their best to do or to answer English questions. And another one, this one might be a bit different from what our education systems. So they are not allowed to use ChatGPT or any other AI generated systems. So so all the sessions handled in which they just need to brainstorm their ideas in a group. So I don't see any of them use ChatGPT, especially during our discussion, because compared to us Malaysian students, we use ChatGPT, but we use it for brainstorming the ideas. We generate the core ideas from the ChatGPT, and then we add our own ideas and personalize it more. But for them, what they did in a brainstorming session, they just like discuss with their friends, or maybe they can and they also serve I think Google or Yahoo to find the informations needed. Yeah.
Wow, I think they're interesting because they're like the advanced country in the whole wide world, but they didn't even use the AI, which is quite interesting for me, right? So based on the classroom rules that you told me just now, right? So do you think that those kind of rule actually change your perspective in, especially in education?
Okay, so for the first classroom rule that I mentioned earlier is about the quietness of the classroom. I think it's important because the quietness give the a calm environment for the students to learn. So I think from the experience, I got to see how the lecturer handled the classroom. So maybe I can apply the techniques that she applied in the lecture to my future classrooms. And for the second rule, the ChatGPT usage, I think maybe in the future I can ask the students to brainstorm their ideas in a group with their members to improve their communication skills instead of straight away instructing them to use ChatGPT. I know that the use of ChatGPT is quite crucial or is quite famous since it is diverse in information, but we also need to remember that we have to instill the social skills where the students can work in collaboratively with their group.
Yeah, that's very true because a lot of students nowadays they are like really shy to engage with other people. So maybe we have to ask them to go, discuss instead of just relying on technology, right? So for the next questions, I'm asking regarding the ChatGPT. Like they're not allowed to use ChatGPT because I'm quite curious about this. So because they are not allowed to use ChatGPT, right? So you personally, how do you think this experience, like these classroom rules, change you, like the way you're going to handle the class in the future as a future teacher?
Okay, so taking the input or my experience in the classroom, in the lecture, I think as a future educator in the classroom, I need to first let the students brainstorm themselves first. Maybe without the help of ChatGPT, I can provide them stimulus that includes realia or any other things aside the ChatGPT inputs. So This way, the students can learn how to brainstorm the ideas or how to brainstorm the ideas to answer questions using their own thinking. We know that when the students rely too much on the ChatGPT, they did not really use the mental capacity they have. They limit their capabilities in terms of thinking because they know that every questions they can just straight away answer it or get the answers from ChatGPT. So by taking or by making the students to brainstorm their ideas in a group collaboration or group work, this way it helps us first, of course, it improves the way how the students interact with their friends. So simultaneously it will enhance their communication skills. But we also get to emphasize on critical thinking part where the students start to brainstorm the problem. They try to generate as many ideas they can, and then they try and sit together in a group, negotiate their discussions to find one definite answers that represents their thinking. Yeah.
Wow, that's very detailed answer. Thank you so much, Fatin, for the reflection. I really needed that. So, actually, I told you about the challenge when we were eating at the restaurant just now, right? Can you like show me? So, for context, I asked her to observe one unspoken rule in the public. Like, this is not regarding the classroom rules, this is regarding the public rules, right? So did you notice any rules that the Japanese people applied when they are eating in a restaurant?
Okay, so in terms of eating at the public spaces like restaurant, I also noticed that they practiced the rest.
Hi Amira,
Hi.
how are you feeling after visiting the Utsunomiya universities?
Well, I feel like it is an interesting experience because I get to learn and know about Japanese real classroom culture, especially since I visit 3 class on the same day, and so I get to see many new things from the Japanese students themselves.
Wow, that is very interesting. Now, because our topic is about the classroom rules, so can you tell me what are the new classroom rules that you observe or you learn from the Japanese classroom?
Well, I think it is not new since everyone know, but I think Japanese classroom is really peaceful because they are quiet and they only respond when teachers are asking, compared to Malaysian school which are hectic and noisy since we are eager to talking with friends. So I think there is a different vibe between Japanese school and also Malaysian school.
I see. Now, can you tell me personally, how did learning about this new rule change your perspective in educations?
Well, about the quiet class, well, I think when students experience a quiet, it's not really quiet, but it's a calm and peaceful classroom. So students tend to get the information better rather than a hectic class because too many information are going around at the same time. So I think a quiet and peaceful class are very essential in a classroom so students can focus more on the subject that they are focusing on.
So basically, they only talk when they need to discuss something, right?
Yes, it is not like the time when teachers are teaching, they are not talking.
So they're basically very disciplined students.
Yes.
All right. Now, so regarding the rule that you told me just now, would you like to practice that in your future daily life or maybe as a teacher?
Well, maybe at some times, but I honestly think, although quiet and peaceful class are important, but open class where students are free to ask
but not to talk when they are not needed is also important because students are free to ask questions but not talking to friends or disturbing other friends. So it's not really quiet class that I want. It is maybe interactive but peaceful class that I want to implement in my future class.
Ah, very good. So now, can you tell me how exactly those teachers in the Japanese classroom, how did they apply that rule? Is it like by verbally, or they like wrote that on a poster, or how is it?
Well, I'm not sure if the rule is on the poster but the teacher did not ask the students to calm down or quiet verbally. But I think it is a habit that they have nurtured since elementary school until university. So when in university, they know that it is important to not talking during teaching. So I think it is a habit that they have practiced since they young. So it is kind of a rule that they know naturally rather than being asked to.
I see. Besides the classroom rules, can you tell me? Well, we've been traveling to Tokyo for several days and also in Osunomiya, right?
Yes.
So I think you have observed how the Japanese had actually worked in real life. So can you tell me the rules that they apply in the society?
Okay, so some of the rules that are obvious is they are very quiet in public spaces and they walk very fast because I think they value time very much. So they tend to walk faster to get to wherever they want, and they did not talk to each other because I think because they want to go to their destination straight away without wasting any time. So the value that I learned is Japanese people really value time really well.
Hmm. Now I will ask you to do one challenge. So are you up to it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'll give you around 30 seconds. Can you go like anywhere around here and maybe just take a picture of like any rule or practice that have been applied by the Japanese people, Japanese citizens, and then just show to me and explain what it is. Can you do it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, see you.
Yeah, bye.
Hi Fatin. It's me again. Did you remember when we were eating at the restaurant at Tokyo just now? I told you to observe the rules in the public, like the unspoken rules. Did you observe one?
I think during our visit to the restaurant, one thing that I think is significant is the way how they really respect the public space. They are really quiet while they're eating. They even have the single divider for the single person who ate there. So compared to us Malaysian, we have to speak during our makan-makan or gathering because it become the norm in our society. So it is something that I think Malaysia people did not do. And however, I do see that the practice of respecting the public space is really significant, and I'm surprised to see how they
How they will behave,
how
even in the public.
how they behave appropriately and properly in public spaces. Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting. Thank you so much, Fatin, for sharing with me. Bye.
Ira,
Yes, Mira.
you know I have done with your challenge just
Yay.
now.
Okay. Can you show me the unspoken rules that you found in the public space?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
now can you
Okay,
show me?
so it is not really a photo, but it's a short video. But if you can see, let's see the video first.
Okay, so what I observe is during my 6 days in Japan, I see that Japanese people do not drink or eat while they are walking or standing. So as of the convenience store, they're just holding their items without drinking or eating because I think they might seem that thing as a bit disrespectful towards the food because they appreciate the value of food very greatly. So that is one unspoken rule that I can see throughout my 6 days in Japan.
Wow, that is very interesting.
Yes.
Does that mean Japanese people only eat when they are sitting down or when they are at a table?
Well, maybe, but they can eat while standing, but at the not at the middle of the road, and they have to standing and not walking because they have to appreciate the food before they do anything else.
Ah, I see. That is a very interesting sharing, Mira.
I know,
So
right?
thank you so much for joining me as a guest in this episode. See you later. Bye.
Hey, girl, come and stay a while. Let's share our thoughts, our laughs, our style. From heart to heart, from me to you, chat our sparks, a brighter view. Voices connect, ideas ignite.
Hi, everyone.